Hey guys, what's up? And tonight we are going to be doing Chapter 4, Lesson 1. Normally we'd start on a Tuesday, but so we'll do it tonight. Then that way we can get done sooner, and we can go back to the comprehension for Chapter 3. Okay, maybe on Friday. All right. Okay, so here's what we're doing tonight. It's Chapter 4, Lesson 1 from East Liverpool City Hospital, like I said. And we're going to talk about the old and the fire. East Liverpool City Hospital. We're in Lesson 1, which is known for the remains of being old. Okay? Take a look at the outside of the East Liverpool City Hospital. Hey, Jonathan, do you see the outside of the East Liverpool City Hospital? Jonathan, this is East Liverpool City Hospital, by the way, on the outside. And here is the outside. There, and all this back here, this right here is the emergency room area back here. Those are the newer elevators, and they're Gen 2s, which we'll get to those probably on Wednesday. I have church, so maybe Thursday or Friday we'll get to those. Maybe Wednesday, I don't know. So there's that. Okay. We're going to start with north of the fire. Okay. Fire. And then we'll talk about what we're going to be doing for Chapter 4 overview. And then we'll talk about Lesson 2 after that. Okay? All right. Okay, so we're going to step into the oldest part of East Liverpool City Hospital and walk through the fire-up proof. The fire-up proof is a fire that's not too hot, not too cold. It is luke, which means it's just right. But where does the fire-up proof lead me to at my first step? Let's find out, shall we? Because here's pictures of the north car on the outside. As you can see, all the call stations are different on each floor. The call station looks really nice. Look at that one call station. That one call station indicator needs a lot of help. Because when I was calling the elevator one time, it had that. It also had 7 on it. And this thing doesn't even go to 7. It only goes to 3. As you can see, it's only 4 floors. B, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. This is the north elevator, by the way. There's a west elevator in the back. And when we get to the west elevator, I think we're in for a really special treat. That later. Okay. All right. So this car was born in 1954 on April 30th. Before the ended in 1956. The North car had been through a lot of events, such as serving in the Ohio Elevator War number 2 from 1975 to 2006. In the summer of 2009, the North car survived a door operator attack with its heart interlock. Last March, the North car suffered a terrible sickness called oil lod. This oil lod sickness went on from Easter of March 2016 till July of 2016. December 21st, 2016. So what oil lade is when a motor is leaking oil, okay? On the 21st of December, which was this last December, this car was diagnosed at UPMC elevator center to only find out one terrible thing. It was the North car and may not live much longer. It's sad. It is. Scary too. Okay. Elevator ever since I was 7 years old, which was in 2008. So I hope that it doesn't die too soon. Okay. But however,
make sure you eat all these. Please drink all this water. That flu is so bad that it's killing people. And we were up at that hospital where that flu is real bad up in that hospital. Oh my goodness, that's scary. So eat all them and drink that. I'm going to drink me some tea because that's scary.
Okay. Anyways, hun, go.
Go.
There he is. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey,
Did you leave?
no, just there's a hospital actually.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's good to have you back. The north car. North of the fire. The north car. So, yeah. Right now, into where it has a sickness, right? It has cancer right now. And the family, and his family needs a lot of prayer. So we're gonna get into that right now. I'll eat my Cheerios here. Okay, so this is the operation that the elevator is going to face. Now, Ron Reed, the door operator on the north car, is wearing off. Okay, and this was on February 11, 2017. He then knew that the north car would not last longer by looking at the door operator and how bad it was working, right? Like it pushed back a little bit. So he automatically knew that this thing wouldn't be lasting much longer. And Reedy came to an idea where the north car may need a door operatory. And this is a surgery where an elevator's door operator is repaired from pushback errors. To be scheduled possibly in May or June of 2017. Whenever I find out this operation is going to be, I'll let you guys know. But it's going to happen. Okay? In May or June of 2017. This may save the elevator's life, but we don't know yet, though. We don't know if the elevator's going to be living then. We'll just have to find out. Because we know it suffered a terrible sickness called oil aid for 4 months, or 5 months, Easter 2016 till July 2016. That's 5 months of oil. Then being diagnosed at the UPMC Elevator Center on December 21st, to only find out it has door cancer. It may not live much longer. Let's just hope and pray it lives to where the day it has surgery, right, Jonathan? Must have hanged up again. That's okay, though. He'll come back, trust me. Okay, there are some interesting things about the north car, as you probably have saw in the first 5 photos of the north car. Okay, of this car. Some of the things you may have noticed for the call stations. Having the B button. That's a replacement. You also may have noticed the call station on 1. On the rear floor, it's facing. It's going straight. It's not going right or left. But on B, 2, and 3, it's going straight ahead. Okay. I noticed that the indicator on 1, what it's saying 7, having Chinese in the indicator. It needs a little bit of a repair. And the inside of the car and see if the rest of the car is original. Yep, it's original. The cab, the buttons. Now the cab has been repainted 4 or 5 years ago. But still, has the original fixtures. I'm not so sure about the indicator though. Think the indicator's been replaced? Please let me know. And I know it's been repainted because I remember when it used to have the wood walls. I'll have to find a picture of the wood walls and send them to you guys. Okay? Now you notice. Oh, he hanged up. He'll call back, trust me. Anyways, you notice that the cab has been painted 4 or 5 years ago, like I just said. Wouldn't an old Otis elevator doesn't make any sense. But if you can paint it, it does make sense. And then you probably have noticed the replacements to all the call stations and the indicator inside. Now, some of some of the events that the North car has faced in its life. Anybody on the live stream? Well, I'll tell you guys if nobody tell me, okay? But you'll have to tell me on the chapters 1 to 5 test, which will be probably like next week or two. I'll let you guys know though. So it's faced a serious. It faced a. It almost died after having a oil lod. Okay. Oil lod, and it also died after having that door operator attack. And now I think it's getting to the point where it is dying because it has door cancer. Okay. Right. Whoops! I forgot to. What did I forget to do? I didn't forget to do it. Anyways, and we know the North car was born in 1954. Okay. All right. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the West Wing of the East Liverpool City Hospital. This is the old original wing. This is the first original wing. And this is the wing before the North Wing was built. This is the West Wing, where the kitchen is. Well, no. Well, yeah, the kitchen is in the wing. It's just an add-on. It was probably built, like I said, in the 60s. As it said on there, on the history of the hospital, it said 1966 was when the kitchen, the cafeteria wing was built. But the West Wing is the oldest wing in the hospital, and it's the very first wing that was built in the hospital. Okay? So, here we go. This is the West Wing of East Liverpool City Hospital. Now, looking at the photo, I think we have already found our special West car. I mentioned at the beginning of the live stream, I said we'd be seeing a really special car in the West Wing. Does anybody see it? It's not down that hallway. That's the North car. Well, what's that thing on the left of the picture? That's right. There's the old original West car, and it's the old original elevator, the whole hospital. And still today, it's original. And I hope not too soon it doesn't get modernized. Driver and server of the Ohio and elevator war. Now you probably see it on the left, what warning sign is, and those two little squares. That's a window, by the way. Those are the windows. So there it is. Okay. We're now going to see pictures of this true survivor and server on the next free slides. Fix that there. And then we're going to talk about this true survivor. It's life. All right. Okay, so here it is, the West car. It's on each floor. Okay, well, now look. They pretty much match. Floors B, 1 and 2, they pretty much match the same color. But the third floor has a little more of an artistic color. It used to be blue, but then it was like 2014 when they renovated the West Wing, third floor. They painted the doors on both the West and the North car. You probably already noticed it on the North car. Looks pretty neat. So neat. All right. Now, here's the call stations. Each floor has the same call station plate, but the buttons are all different. The floors 1 and 2 do match a little bit. All right. But free and B, no. Yeah. They're all a dark colors. Floors B1 and 2's call stations are a dark color. But on the basement level, it has a yellow button. These are just homemade buttons, actually, to be honest with you guys. This probably had... These call stations were definitely replaced at some point. Okay? But on the inside, have you seen the inside yet? Remember what I told you guys? You haven't seen the inside yet. Look what it has on the inside. You got that up and down button, cab, and of course the fixtures. What do we think the up and down buttons do? I didn't put in there in the question, but what do we think the up and down buttons might do? Now, this one's a little tricky. Hey, Jonathan, you there? It's strange. He's there, but he's not, you know, try him again. Now, take a look at those up and down buttons in the B1, 2, and 3. It's really weird. You think it's manually controlled, but it ain't. What do you think those up and down buttons do? It's on that North car. Jonathan?
Yeah.
Look at those up and down buttons. What do you think those up and down buttons might do?
I don't know.
There's
Well,
a B1.
black button.
Yes, what do we think those up and down buttons do? I'll give you a little hint. Why don't we talk about, was that? Let's go ahead and talk about this first, and then we can try and figure it out, okay? Okay, so this is the first elevator, like I said, to be born at the hospital. But anyways, this is the first elevator to be born at the hospital on 1/30 of 1930. This car was born even before the North car's time. Probably already noticed that. The North car was born in 1954, and this car was born in 1930. So, when the North car was born, how old do you think this elevator would have been when the North car was born? It was born in 1930. His early 20s. 25 years old, maybe. Okay? I wonder what it would look like when it was only 25 years old. Picture it. This elevator, this old West elevator in 1954. What did it look like then? It probably looked like a new elevator. You know, a newer elevator from the 1930s. And this was in 1954. Only 25 years old. It's in good shape. Guess what? At the age of 24, in the Ohioan Elevator War, until it was 27. Okay, it served for 3 years or 4 years. Okay, or no, 3 years. Sorry, 3 years. Okay, and in 1954, at the age of 25, survived a generic missile when an Indian elevator ruler bombed half of the war field that the Ohioan Elevator War was taking place on. So this Indian elevator ruler went over there and put a generic elevator button bomb and bombed that whole area. And that elevator survived. It was the only elevator to survive that bombing. Okay. Now let's go up to 2005. When the elevator would have been, how old would the elevator would have been in 2005? Oh, it would have been old. 25. Wait, no, wait. Let's see. Let me see something here. 1930. The elevator would have been 75 years old when it survived this other serious event in its life. Okay? Now listen. In July 2005, this West car faced a serious motor generator stroke after a long night of relay aches. Okay? Alright, so its relays were not doing so good. They were aching. And then came that morning in July of 2005, it faced a serious motor generator stroke. And this is another time when this car survived at the age of 75. Okay. Now, it's 87 years old now. It's 87 years old now. And it's still living today after surviving those two serious events. Okay. It's true survivor. That's why it says true survivor there. Okay. This is when Ryan Reedy makes the move to protect, watch, and love that elevator. Okay. In August of 2008, Ohio's elevator Canadian, now president, Ryan Reedy finds the true survivor and the server of the Ohioan elevator war and unites the promise to protect both this, a hug, putting your hand on it, you know what I mean, Jonathan? Keeping it from getting harmed, to watch over it with his eyes, and to love it with hugs and hands on it, right? Protect and love, right? And you watch it with your eyes to make sure it does okay. Because when you protect, watch, and love, you care about it, right? Okay? It's the same way with people. The friends of mine I told you about, they always protect, watch, and love me. So that's that's a really good thing. Okay? All right. Now in November 2008, Ryan Reedy has learned that the West car flu called generitis. This is a flu where an elevator's motor generator overheats for a short, long period of time. And this flu lasted until June of 2009. Went to the elevator pharmacy, UPMC Elevator Center, pharmacy, and got a medicine and took it. And this medicine cured his flu after 2 days of taking it. So it was a miracle, actually, because this elevator thought it wasn't going to survive much longer. And I'm glad it did. I'm glad I went to the UPMC Elevator Center's pharmacy, got that medicine, took it. 2 days later, bam, it feels so much better. Now, things are going to get a little bit sadder here. Okay, this is where it's going to get sad at now, Jonathan. This may bring tears to your eyes, but please try and hold them. Besides learning that the West car has gatoritis, which is when the gate acts up, and level is when it doesn't level right. Now, what do we think those up and down buttons are for? What did I just say, Jonathan? Okay. That is to level. What does that do? It levels what? Very, very good. It levels the elevator, just like in the North car. It has the up and down buttons on the left and right side. Okay? All right? Okay. He found this out on December 19th of 2016. He then came to a serious point with the West car on February 11th, 2017, which was the other day. Now, please, warning, this may bring tears directly to your eyes. Please try and hold them. He figured out this thing might have generator cancer. This is a cancer where an elevator has scissor gate issues and leveling issues. It's sad. I hate to say it, but it does have scissor gate issues and leveling issues. I think it has generator cancer. Now we need to hope and pray that when it's diagnosed on the Wednesday before Easter next month, pray that it doesn't have generator cancer. If it doesn't, it's a miracle. If it does, we need to keep it in extra prayers and think about it as much as we can. Okay, does everyone understand? We will have a prayer for it. I'll let you guys know when we're going to do that, though. Okay, question 5. And we'll also have a prayer for the North car that's still living. Or it has surgery, and we'll keep it in prayers before surgery as well. Anyways, number 5. This is question number 5. This is on each floor. The 4 floors are different on each floor. I already told you that, didn't I? That each floor has a different call station plate. It has the same call station plate, but a different call button. I told you it's all homemade. The ones are homemade. All right. Okay. All right. All right, so number 6. What do you think the 2 small replacements were with the West car? What did I just say, Jonathan, about the call stations?
About the coal station.
Yes.
I don't know. Please.
Okay. The call stations were replaced, and they put on a braille on each floor. Your replacement right there. Okay. There's your 2 replacements right there. Not too big. It's just a small replacement. Okay. There you go. All right. All right. Number 7. What year was the West car born? Going back into your notes, what year did I say the West car was born? Come on, Jonathan. You should know this. I already said it. How old was it when it served in the Ohioan Elevator War? It was 25, and that was in 1954. 25 in 1954. What year was it born then? Subtract it. Subtract 1954 minus 20. Okay, let's figure it. Let's do the math, okay? Let's do some math really quick, all right, shall we? Promise me. I promise you we'll get right back to it. Okay? Sucks, but we're still going to do it. All right, Jonathan?
Yep.
Hey, let's get our pencil here. And let's use that red. 1950. I'm not writing that way. Got a little faded. Oh, he's in work. Okay. It's even worse for there. we'll get it. Don't trust me. Oh, there we go. All right, let's erase this. And all right. So 1954. This will be our whiteboard. It's 25. Okay. Or no, 24. Sorry. It was 24. I thought it was 25, but it was 24. Sorry. All right, 1924. Okay. All right. So now we're going to subtract these. All right. So now let's take a look here. Okay. So here we go. We're going to subtract 1954 minus 25. Okay. So what's 1 minus 0? Anyone on the live stream, or we should all know what 1 minus 0 is by now. Jonathan, what's 1 minus 0?
1 minus 0. 0.
No, it's not 0. I said 1 minus 0.
Minus 0 equals 1.
So I bring down the 1. What's 9 minus 0?
9 minus 0 equals 9.
Okay. What's 5 minus 2? Oops. That's better. Anyways, what's 5 minus 2?
10.
5 minus 2 is 10. 2. Since when was 5 minus 2 10? No, really, what's 5 minus 2? 5 minus 2 is what?
4 minus 2 equals 10.
I didn't say 5 times 2, didn't I?
Mhm.
I just asked you what's 5 minus 2. Let me see if somebody will help you out in the live stream. Probably not. 5 minus 2? Hello?
4 minus 2 is 10.
I said 5 minus 2, not 5 times 2.
5 minus 2 is like 3.
There you go. 5 minus 2 is 3. Now what's 4 minus 4? Anything that's the same number as you're subtracting equals what? Okay? What is 4 minus 4? It should be easy to you. Don't say 4 minus 4 is 16.
Yeah, probably like 0.
Okay? So what year is that, Jonathan? Read that year. What year does that say down there on the paint? $1930, okay? Okay, it says 1930 down there. Okay? All right, so it was born in 1930. What are the 2 things that the West Car survived? I already said it. 1, it survived a missile, a generic missile, and it also survived a motor generator stroke after a long night of what? Of relay eggs, right? Okay? All right. We're not going to explain the events that the West Car faced in its life today. Okay, we're going to do that. Or you know what? Okay. First of all, it was in the Ohio Elevator War from 1953 to 1956. It survived twice. Okay. There was a generic missile during the Ohio Elevator War in 1954, and another time was when it had a motor generator stroke after a long night of relay eggs. Right? Okay. Right now, or yeah, and right now, it is currently in the stage of unknown um what cancer was that? Generator cancer, right? Hoping and praying that it will live for as long as it can. At least until it's 90, right? Or 100. Okay? Alright. Alright, so we're not going to do the compare and contrast today. We're going to do that probably tomorrow, maybe. We still have to do the one for chapter 3 as well. So you remind me, Jonathan, okay? Okay? Alright. Remind me. Okay. Alright. Okay, so if you are old or older, you are still very special. No matter if you do face wrong a lot or have cancer. Okay? You are still very special. You are who you are. Like I said, nobody's perfect. And you are who you are. I've said that before, haven't I? You're good, you're bad. It's who you are. Okay? Alright. So that's it. That's the story of the fire of proof that is at East Liverpool City Hospital. Remember, the fire of proof is not a bad fire. It's a good fire because it is fireproof. Right? Right? Because again, the fire of proof Going back, the fireproof. There's the west elevator again. Elevator.
Sure do.
That's good. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It is what? Luke, what?
I don't know.
What does it say right there? Lukewarm, okay? I think some people need to start paying more attention. Okay? I'm trying to sound rude, but we need to start paying more attention. Right? Now the next lessons, I hope you guys find the next lessons interesting, like this one as well, because the next lessons are going to be pretty interesting. Because we're going to talk about twin elevators. We're going to talk about the Gen 2s, and we're going to talk about the Northern, and we're also going to talk about the Westinghouses in the back. Then we're going to come back to the fireproof wing after that and talk about a little mystery. Okay. So what did we learn from this lesson? We learned about the fireproof, right? The two elevators that are in that wing, right? And how they served in the Ohioan Elevator War. In the Ohioan Elevator Wars. Okay. Now, yes, you are going to use your notes and pictures from lesson 1 to help you out with lesson 2. There shouldn't be a reason why you shouldn't be able to use them. Okay. And the main idea of this lesson, the fireproof. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing for us. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. We're going to be going over the two twins at East Liverpool City Hospital. Did it look like twins, Jonathan?
Which one?
There's one right here.
Nope.
Are you looking at the photo?
Yeah.
How do they not look like twins?
I had no clue.
Well, that's okay, because tomorrow you're going to learn about them, right? Okay, guys, so I think that's going to be it for now. That was Chapter 4, Lesson 1. Okay, that's going to be it for tonight. Tomorrow we'll be doing Chapter 4, Lesson 2. For joining me for Chapter 4, Lesson 1 tonight. And remember, tomorrow we're going to be doing Chapter 4, Lesson 2. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Chapter 4, Lesson 2. And for the comprehension for Chapter 3. And also for the comparing and contrasting charts.
Alright.
Back to you, Jonathan.
You should comment, like, and subscribe to Elevator John by Toronto Elevator.
Okay, Jonathan. I'll see you guys later. Bye.